Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you this lovely little card that I created using the Silly Safari stamp set. This stamp set is a lot of fun for anybody who loves the zoo and animals, and perfect for all ages and occasions since it's got a number of sentiments with it. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how to get started. Okay, I'm going to start with the stamping for my project, so I'm going to bring in this adorable little monkey, ink him up. And let's see, I'm going to do two straight on, my little squares. They don't have to be the same height or anything because we're going to be placing them on our card front with a little bit of whimsy, and they'll look adorable any way you do it. Okay, so I've got those four done, and I'm ready to bring in my card front. I'm going to stamp my sentiment onto the front. So in order to do that, I'm going to lay in the designer series paper and this square. This is a baby card, so I'm going to ink up Welcome Baby and stamp it right here in the bottom right hand corner, like so. Then I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to stamp the inside. So I'm just going to take this little palm and stamp it right up there in the top corner to add a little bit of color. I've got that finished and I'm ready to color my focal points. So I'm going to bring in my blends. I've got my petal pink, my basic black, and my crumb cake. I'm going to start with the petal pink and I'm going to use the dark. I'm going to do his little tongue and his ears, and I'm just doing this as a rough color fill. It doesn't have to be perfect. Then I'm going to bring in my light and I'm going to do his face. Once I have his face finished, I'm going to do his body and head. So I'm going to bring in my fine tip end and do his face, and then switch to the flare to do his body. Last, I'm going to add his little nose here on his face. There we go. And of course I've done this quickly, and we'll repeat that process with the next three. Okay, and of course through the magic of video I've got all three finished there for you. I'm going to bring in my card base, fold it on the score line, and then I'm going to bring in my designer series paper. Now this is lovely on either side, so you can choose which side you'd like. This Brights pack has 4 wonderful patterns in all of the colors, which makes it perfect for cards like this. I'm going to bring my square in next, and I'm going to adhere that straight down in the center here above the sentiment. There we go. And then I'm going to bring, oops, I forgot to add a strip, so let me take that off quickly. I love that about our adhesives. We can do that quickly and easy. Let's see, I'm going to add a little adhesive at the top and bottom here, and then down the line, and then I'm going to add my strip to this. Now I've cut this a little long so that it'll fit on here, and I'm just going to slide that over so that it fits right there on the card front, and then I'm going to add some more adhesive to the back of this just to make sure it adheres it nicely, and adhere that down. And that nice little strip of yellow gives me the pop of color I wanted. There we go. At this point I can flip this over, trim this off, and I've got to say this is part of what I love about paper crafting. There are no things that you can't fix, and the multi-purpose adhesive gives you a couple of seconds before it dries after you burnish it to adhere, making it perfect for projects like this. Alright, I've got that finished. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to bring in my granny apple square, and I'm going to decide where I want these little guys. Now I'm going to do 2 of these, and I think I'm going to do this one from the side. This one goes down here. This one goes up there. I'm happy with that layout, so I'm going to adhere these 2 down first, so I've got my spacing. I'm going to try to create fairly even margins around the outside edge, and the inside, so I'm going to tuck these a little farther down. Now once again, that multi-purpose gives you a couple of seconds to move things if you need to, as long as you don't burnish it first and you're moving quickly. So I've got those two corners done, and I can flip these two over and add them in the empty spots. I'm lining up the outside edges, gently setting them down, and I'm going to have a little wider grid in the center, which is fine. It gives me that pop of color right there. Once I have them where I want them and I am happy, I'm going to simply burnish each one of my squares in place. There we go. Now that I have that done, I can flip this over and add some Stampin' Dimensionals. I've removed the backing, so I'm going to bring in my card front here and adhere it right down like so. And I've got this adorable little baby card using the Silly Safari stamp set in my stamping blends. I hope you've enjoyed this project, and of course if you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. Thanks for joining me.